For the volume lovers, here's how to transform these super defined curls into these voluminous ones, which you know that I absolutely love. So these are wash day curls, freshly washed, completely dry. I used the Curl Talk line. I applied the gel first, but I thought it would be a light hold. So I added a layer of mousse at the end and I achieved these super defined results that are still touchably soft. There was absolutely no crunch, but my hair is very compact. And for me, I love adding volume. So here's what I did to make this happen. First, I worked in sections. Now, these are the same sections that I used to apply the products when my hair was wet. And so they're already completely dry, and I'm just going to separate these curls. Now, I'm not using any oil, no extra product. My hair already has enough product in it. So all I need to do is gently separate these really large curl clumps to make more curl clumps, to add more airspace, more volume throughout. And working in sections helps me to really achieve that with the most amount of curls. So this is a way I can make sure there's no curl clump left behind. So I'm just pressing my fingers together, and if the curls are wound really tightly, I try to unravel the curl, so twist it in the opposite direction that it wants to go to help me open up that curl, separate it into more pieces, and that's what's going to give me more of that airspace. Now, you may feel some product on your hands. I did feel a little bit of that producty feeling on my fingers, but not much actually. And my hair was not tacky, it was not sticky, so I was very surprised with the results as well. Here you can see I'm trying to separate each curl clump into several different sections to really give my hair more space, more volume throughout. And you can see I'm not creating any frizz in this process. I'm being really gentle. Yes, there's some really huge clumps, so those those might turn into 4 or more sections. And I'm not using a brush or a hair pick or anything today. I wanted to be just very gentle in separating those and just allowing more space. The ends can get very tangled, so just pull the curl apart slowly, and that'll help prevent any breakage at the ends, because the ends of your hair can be more delicate than the rest of your hair. And I do have loose curls, wavy curly hair, and so that's what's enabling me to really pull these curls apart. They're not very tightly wound, and they can fall out quite easily. And you can see the different types of waves and curls that I have. I have some of these that look like really long tubes and then other parts of my hair that's more wavy. So I also like that when I pull apart the tighter sections, I can sort of blend that into the looser sections and have a fuller look that has a little bit more interest with all the different patterns in my hair. So you can really have fun with this on your hair type as well. And also, we all have different textures. For example, the hair around my hairline, so around my face, the nape of my neck, is much finer of a texture of hair, and it could be more wavy, whereas the back of my hair is thicker, more coarse, and can have some tighter curls. So I love adding more volume to help blend in those different curl patterns a little bit more. So you may have curlier hair underneath and more wavy hair on top, and so if you can add more volume to those tighter curls on the bottom, that may also help to blend in with your waves on the top of your hair. So you can play around with different styling techniques. It's fun to know that you have more styling options after your hair has already dried, to just give you more opportunities to change up your look for the event, for the occasion, or just for the style that you'd like to do that day. Here I'm going to fluff up my roots, and this is just with the pads of my finger. You just want to press on your scalp and just shake a little bit back and forth. And what that does is that breaks up the curl clumps that are really close to your scalp and just allows more airspace, more fluff right at the crown. But of course, your hair, depending on how it's flipped, how it's parted, you can also change the volume at the top of your head as well. So I like to do more of a zigzag pattern on top. So rather than having a center part line, which makes my hair very flat on top, I like to crisscross take a curl from either side and flip it over. So just try to play with it, try to flip it to one side and play with moving of the curls around to see how you can get that nice rounded volume on top if you're looking for that. If not, find the look that looks best for you, that's most complimentary for your style. And you can also add hairspray to the top of your hair to just keep those curls in place for the rest of the day. I hope this transformation was helpful, and I hope it gave you some new options for styling your hair. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.